Let's do this.
This is Vegas.
Hip-hop.
Chris Cash.
Holla at your boy.
Vegas Life Radio.
Yes, sir.
What's crackling? This your boy Ice Cube.
What?
Yeah, this your boy right
Okay.
here, Chris Brown.
Hey, what's up? This is your girl Rihanna.
Vegas Life Radio.
We are here. We are live. Vegas Live Radio. My name is Chris Cash. Jalem, your go-to Las Vegas Realtor here at GFL Capital Mortgage, and I'm joined by the famous Kevin Sherba. How are you doing, my brother?
Good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing amazing. I'm doing excellent. I'm doing fabulous. It's Monday. You know, I like to call myself an entrepreneur. You know what I mean? As an entrepreneur, I love Mondays. Thank God it's Monday, because Monday is the day to get back cracking with our business, man. So how was your weekend?
Was good, man. How was yours?
It was amazing.
Nice.
Usually, like, my weekends consist of like hanging out with the family,
Right.
kids, taking them to the park and stuff.
Nice.
I don't even know. Are you married? You got kids?
Just me, man.
Solo dolo, bachelor, huh? Bachelor. Oh my gosh, man. My bachelor days is
Are
gone.
long over.
It's gone, man. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I gotta see if this is streaming. I don't know if this is streaming right now.
We got to be streaming.
It gotta definitely be streaming. Otherwise,
Otherwise, we're not doing a live stream, bro.
there you are. We are there. And one thing that's great about this show is we are streaming live. We are streaming live from Las Vegas, 12 to 2 every day. Well, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And that's special because a lot of things aren't live anymore. You know what I mean? This is real deal Holyfield. I have a bunch of callers waiting to be called up because over the weekend I usually that's when people the influx of phone calls come back in. It was like, oh, sorry, I missed the show, but I have questions about getting a mortgage. I got questions about getting financing for these homes. And I'm like, I kind of know these things. Actually, you know what? Because of this show, I'm actually way more knowledgeable than before.
You're learning.
You know, I'm getting people pre-qualified, like roughly.
Okay.
Just by knowing
Just
the
knowing
questions.
like kind of the questions
Yeah,
like debt ratio.
I'm asking them credit.
Do you have the three
assets,
pieces, right?
Credit, assets, and income. Yeah. 2 years income at the job. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm asking these questions and they're like, okay. I was like, okay, cool. And then they ask me further questions and I'm like, can you call me on Monday? Or I'll call you on the show on Monday because that's how I do business.
There you go.
You know what I mean? So I have a few different callers lined up, but
nice.
But I'm so rude, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. No. You just go. I like it.
No.
We're on a different level today.
I want to know about you. I want to know what my mortgage lender is up to because that's very, very important.
Well, we're grinding, man.
Yeah.
It's a constant grind right now.
Yeah.
As you were aware last week, we were talking about kind of rates are a little tough right now.
Yeah, tough.
And so, it's good to call and, get pre-qualified and make sure that someone's like watching out for you.
Yeah.
In this market.
Yeah.
Because you got a pre-qualification letter a couple weeks ago. You might not be qualified for that same amount.
It's no good.
Right?
It might not be good.
It's like every day if it changes and if it's getting, if the rates are going up, then that means your availability or your cash that you need down is going to be more and you might qualify for less. So
you got to have good communication with your team of real estate experts.
Right.
That's why we have the Vegas Live podcast and we broadcast every so often. Right? Because I'm going to say every day, Monday through Friday. But it's Monday, Tuesday, take a break. Thursday, Friday, take a break. You know what I'm saying? It's nice little flow. You know what I mean? Yep. So
it would be different. I mean, it could be every day.
Do you want to do it every day?
I don't know. If we get more calls, it could be every day.
Yeah.
So you just tell people if they start calling in, and we start getting people to call in, and have more, more applicants.
Definitely more. You know what's funny? People actually call me like on my off times.
Right.
And then they're like, "Yo, Cash, bro, I got this question. Wait, I'm not on the radio, am I?" Like, no. Okay. Yeah. Blah blah blah. I was like, "Call me Monday."
Right.
I'll call you Monday. Actually.
Right. And getting back to what you were talking about with being on, basically knowing what questions are being asked now. Yeah. Kind of learning and kind of knowing how to. Not pre-qualify. Well, you actually pre-qualify, like you said, a conversation, right?
Yeah, conversation. That's what we said.
And the next step, getting pre-approved, right?
Yeah.
But it's good. I mean, good realtors are learning now that they have to. They're always going to be the ones to be asked those questions.
Yeah, absolutely. Because
they call a realtor.
Yeah, because like what we said earlier, right?
They want to see the house.
And
then they start asking you, okay, well, how much am I going to need down? And they start, it's always that mistaken identity with who you're actually talking to.
Yeah,
more often than not, when people are trying to buy a house, they talk to the realtor and they want to talk to the realtor about their finances.
And then you're like, hold on, wait, you're not pre-approved yet? You know what I mean? So we got to get it right, all the way right. You know what I mean? So we are streamlining the process of buying a home. I know this is a huge decision financial decision, life decision. They said that buying a home or moving is one of the top stressors in people's lives. You know what I mean?
I can see that.
So we want to be the most
stress relievers for you.
Yeah, the best stress relievers. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Without any drugs.
So did you have? Did you have? They can get high off getting getting their home. So
yes, you get high off listening to the Vegas Life podcast radio because we bring that energy. We are drugs. We are drugs. You know what I mean? Say that again, baby. Let's go.
Keep tuning in. But did you have clients this last weekend talking?
Yeah. You know what? My business is starting to like that airplane.
Right. Take off. Nice.
Just to take off. And what the main thing about it is like I'm just more confident talking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel as a realtor, it's just about confidence, about knowing what you're talking about.
It's just about getting into the grind and just
because at the end of the day, like I know I'm like every job that I've done, every career that I've been into, I give it 110%.
Right.
When you're not knowledgeable about certain things, you're just not as confident. And I could say vice versa on the other end. Like say if you're buying a home, if you're just not confident on all the information,
right,
you
kind of shy away from it.
You kind of shy away from it, right?
Yeah.
That's why we have this.
Like
podcast.
we were talking, it was like a week ago. You were getting on your like outbounds.
Yeah.
And you're like when I call people on my phone that I already know.
Yeah.
I just call them up, whatever.
Yeah.
But when it's like a lead off the internet, I'm like, okay, what am I going to say?
Yeah.
But you just get in the mode of just doing the grind, you know?
Yeah, and I love it, and I love the grind, and I love working, and I love homes, and I love Las Vegas, and I love GFL Capital Mortgage, and I love life.
Right.
Life is amazingness. You feel me? All right, so let's get into a call. We are going to call Ghostbusters. You knew that was you knew that was coming. All right. First off, I got to make sure this is right. See?
Who do you got?
I got to make sure this thing is correct. You know what's crazy? Like for the show, it's crazy because we're actually producing the show all the way through. We got no other helpers. We're producing it. We're making it. We're putting everything together just like a radio station would. Because I came from a professional radio station, and I took all those tools and knowledge and applying it to here. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it, and I have a list of stuff that I want to do to add to the show.
Right.
I just never get to it.
It's a lot of work.
I get to it piece by piece.
At a radio station, you have like 4 or 5 people doing all that.
Yeah, I have a producer, I have an engineer, I have a imager who does all the.
You got a marketing person.
I have a salesperson.
You got the news live, the news feed.
Oh yeah, and that's what I was thinking too. I'm gonna start having people call in, like you know how like I had the Rhythm Realtor. I was like, give me the market report, and he would.
That was actually really good. I like that part.
So I'm gonna have him.
And he was on it too. Yeah. You put him on the spot. He was like, all right, I'll do it.
So we have these little things that I did on the radio, and I'm gonna add it to our report. And then I'm just, it's just little things as we grow, we grow. We grow, right? And then it's just the work that they're gonna see, and the way that this show is gonna be viewed and heard in 100 episodes from now is gonna be like, damn. It's like, damn. That's what they're gonna say. Gonna be like, damn. All right, let me get to my phone call. So this guy is named John Maurice. I actually played a song with him singing on. He's a very talented guy. And him and his wife are looking to buy a property. He just went through back surgery. So he's recovering from that. Okay. And we were planning to buy, or we're planning to get him into something like at the top of the year, but you know, life happens and stuff like that. So
right.
We'll just chat with him.
Does he kind of know it? Well, I guess we could talk to him about it.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. Now, hold on, I gotta do this thing again. See. Oh man, so last episode you were talking about 08, man, and that just really got.
Oh yeah, you got me started at the end of the show, and we went over like normal.
08.
But man. Yeah, if we talk about like past, I mean, I've been in the business a long time.
Yeah.
So monitoring the market is like, I don't know, a little pastime of mine.
Oh, here he is. We're gonna get to that after this call.
Cool.
John Maurice, what's going on, my brother? You are live on the Vegas Life podcast. John Marie.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's what's up. What's happening? What's happening, Mr. Kiss Cash?
Chris Cash in the building. I am here with Kevin Sherba. Wait, I got to give you the proper introduction, bro. John Maurice is live on the Vegas Live podcast.
How's everybody doing?
We're doing all right,
Hello,
man.
Las Vegas!
Yeah, we are here. John, so I played at the beginning of the show, at the intro of the show, I played the record that you were featured on. It's called Luxury. It's a phenomenal record, man. You have phenomenal vocals, and you're just a phenomenal person, hands down. So
hey, man, I'm working every day at it.
Yeah. For the people out there, let them know what's up, man. Just this is your chance to go ahead and promote what you need to promote. Let them know what you're going, and then we're gonna get into the meat and potatoes of things. You know what I mean?
Man, I'm just living this life journey called life, and just doing what God told me to do. That's it, man. I have a television network that broadcasts live television around the world. I'm an artist, a singer, a stand-up comedian, TV talk show host, and a podcaster just like yourself.
Yes.
My new venture, check it out, is coming soon. My book, If You Change Your Mind, You Can Change Your Life.
Ooh.
We all are where we are simply from decisions that we make. So if you don't like where you are, if you change your decision, it will happen.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. That's coming out soon, and my new website, which is a blog, all about me, is IamJohnMaurice.com. That's coming soon.
Yes.
So look for it, man. We doing some coaching, life coaching, and trying to get people to think about the perspectives of life, man, because life is short. Life is a gift, and it's not forever. So make sure you live the best life that you want. It is possible.
I love it.
It is possible. You can't have everything at one time, but you can have it all. But it starts with every decision that you make starting right now.
Best believe that, man. I love it. If you change your mind, you could change your life. And that's the reason why we started this podcast, is to change people's perception of life, thinking that, home ownership is a far-fetched dream, or they need certain things, or we're just making it possible to create wealth and create happiness and create what we feel like creating. You feel me? And John, I know.
Yeah, man.
I know we were talking about home ownership for you, and getting you your mortgages and financial situation straightened out and everything like that, and you had questions that I wasn't able to answer when we were talking on the phone. That's why I'm here with Kevin Sherba, who's a 20-year mortgage professional. He's been through it all. He has all the answers for your financial questions, man. So you can go ahead and just ask him what you want to ask him.
Hey, what's up, John? How you doing?
How are you, sir? Good to meet you. Thank you so much for spending your time here.
Hey, not a problem, man. That was uplifting, too, for a Monday. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we need it, baby.
So
yes.
Oh, yeah.
So quick question for you. So how long you been kind of thinking about buying a home?
Well, I moved here in Vegas in December of 2018, so 2020.
Okay.
I started looking, then we had COVID.
Right.
And that changed the game. And then when I started looking again, everything went up probably about $40,000. So right now, I'm just in the process of understanding that delay does not mean denial.
Right.
So I'm setting up all of my ducks in a row, making sure that my credit is right where it's supposed to be.
Okay.
And hopefully by the end of this year, beginning of next year, we'll be looking. So I'm in that saving mode,
Nice.
And I've had the big custom house with the movie theater in it. So now I'm just like, is it ego? Do you want to go back there, or do you want to just have a nice house and be able to travel and have different places,
Right.
So that's where I'm at.
A lot of people are in that same boat. They had high hopes for like the best house in the world. Have you owned before?
Yes, sir. A custom built house in Florida, right behind Disney.
Okay.
I used to live 7 minutes door to door from Shaquille O'Neal.
So now it's just a question of do I want to just get started over kind of thing?
Yeah, after divorce, I sold that, and I'm in the process of looking again. I'm definitely more of a homeowner, but I'm just trying to just figure it all out. The best place to live in the Henderson area.
Right.
What's the best price? Is it up right now? Should I wait a little bit because the interest rates are high, or should I just go ahead and buy it? The last time I built, I just paid down on it. So
right. Are you looking to buy something new build, like build another house, or are you okay with existing construction?
That's the conversation that my wife and I are having. I'm thinking about building, but
right.
There are some homes that you can buy that are, pre-existing,
right.
and you can do your own thing to it. You might have a little bit more land, especially in the Henderson area where you have a nice yard,
Right. So what was the kind of price range, or what are you looking at for in a house? And this is kind of Chris Cash's questions, but
I'm at about where I want to be right now. I don't want to go crazy like I did before. I probably want to be in maybe the 400.
Okay. So about 400,
nice.
400, like 3-2, like 3-bedroom, 2-bath?
That could work, yeah.
Okay. And then you said you were working on your credit, right? What were some things that you're working on with the credit? Like, are there issues on the credit that you're kind of looking to get cleared up? Collections or anything?
The crazy thing is like medical bills from the past.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. Everything else, I have 100% payment rate.
Right.
So everything that I've had, even every credit card that I have, I pay off to zero balance at the end of every month.
Nice.
So the credit keeps going up, but then you see those old medical bills start hitting again, and it goes down. I'm just like,
right.
I'm at the point where I'm trying to decide, do I go ahead and just settle and pay those off
right.
to get it to where I want to go?
Right, and that's good.
Or do I let it fall off?
So good question. So if everything else on your credit report is good, right, if you've always made your payments on time, aside from those medical collections, right, is that a fair statement?
Uh-huh. That's it.
Okay. What's your score right now, if you don't mind me asking? Like, what do you think at the range?
It's like 670.
Okay. And so everything's paid on time. You don't have like large credit card maxed out balances or anything. You don't have any late payments on your credit history.
Nada.
Okay. And so with that said, 670, yeah, it really is just those collections. How many do you think you have?
It's 5.
5
medical
of them?
bills.
Okay.
All medical.
Are they large?
Oh, not so much. Maybe one is about 4,000. One is about 3,000.
Okay. So so it's going to be a kind of the good thing that we can do, that I can do for you, is if those were paid off, and then you could get deletion letters in exchange for payment. So what happens with medical collections is you call the collection agency and confirm that the medical collection is from, some medical bills. Confirm all the information. Make sure they have the proof that that's yours and all that good stuff. If it is, and you know that it is unpaid medical bills that you had from the past, and you have the cash to do it, we can actually do a soft pull credit report for you and a what-if simulator that allows us to see what your credit score will be if you're able to pay those off and clear them and delete them from your credit account. And a lot of times
Right,
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
A lot of times we see that would basically take a 670 score, and we might even be talking about mid to higher 700s, like perfect, excellent credit, if you were to pay those off. 670 is not a bad score when it comes to looking at credit. Like, this is what we would consider in the good range. Basically 660 to 720 is like good credit. 720 plus is more getting toward the excellent credit scenario. Fair is, under 660, right? And then poor is, under 620, right? So you're in good credit, not excellent. Excellent credit would be probably within your reach if you were to pay off the medical bills and get them deleted from your credit account. But there's still a lot of stuff we can do with a 670 score. That's still a score that you can get conventional financing. It would also be a score that we would be able to, that would be considered a great score for like an FHA type of finance loan. FHA would probably price better than conventional at 670. And this is going to be for a new primary home, right?
Right, correct. And I could do that because it's been over 7 years since I sold my house.
Oh, nice. All right, so you would become a first-time home buyer again. This is good
Right.
information for our listeners, and maybe Chris. I don't know if I've told you that before, but if you haven't owned a home in the last 3 years, you become a first-time home buyer again.
Oh, nice.
So even if you've owned a home
Correct.
before,
Yeah, I definitely know that.
Sweet.
So you would be able to basically do minimum down payment options. Obviously, financing is always going to price better if you have more down. But in the case where you're going to be paying off debt and maybe getting these medical bills, collections taken care of, we'd have to kind of see, does it make sense to pay those off, get those cleared up? That's best case scenario. Like if you had all the money in the world, you would get the medical collections cleared up and do a large down payment on your home. But we can see what options work better. Minimal down payment with the medical collections taken care of, minimum down payment without them taken care of, or maximum down payment, right? So
Right.
those are some options. What do you think you have saved, if you don't mind sharing, so far?
Well, I've been investing. So right now I have about maybe 40,000.
Okay.
And in June, what I do is, because I don't like my money just sitting. I like making money with my money. So
Nice.
I have a contract out where I lend out money.
Right.
And so I gain compound interest on it. So I get more than what the banks would give for it. So I have another, set of money coming back to me in July. So
Okay. So
that's why I'm thinking once I get all of that back,
okay.
count it up, and so that by the end of the year,
Yeah.
end of summer.
Do you have 40,000 liquid now, or is some of that tied up in like CDs and stuff?
No, I have that liquid now.
Okay. And then when you get the money back that you have tied up in investments, right, in July, how much extra is that going to put in your pocket?
That's another 36.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So you have definitely some stuff to work with, right? So that's good. 670 score with some money in the bank, money in investments, makes it really easy for us to kind of look at a couple of different options, whether you buy now and wait or wait and take care of the collections or not. We can look at all of that for you to really give you an idea on what the best course of action would be.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So
Yeah, I got you 100%.
right. So I mean, what I'm looking at, if you said the medical bills, let's say if you had to guess, like what do they all add up to? One of them's 4,000. What about the other 3 or 4 of them? What do you think?
Actually, I just looked at it. I signed into Credit Karma,
Okay.
and it's about $8,000
Total for all of them.
total.
Okay. So yeah, you could, essentially go back to perfect credit if that's the only bad thing on your credit report. And how old? How old are they? You think?
Let me go back to it, and I can always send you a screenshot of it.
Right.
There are 4 years old.
Okay. So just to give you kind of an idea, you were talking about letting them fall off, right? Fall off the credit report. So we could either pay them,
Right.
and get your credit perfect, right away if you're able to get them deleted, or you could wait for them to fall off, but that's like you're going to be like waiting 6 more years for that. So
Well, I'm looking at it now. It says to remove it is it would add a 23 point. If I were to pay it in full, it'd add plus 25, and if I was to settle, it'd add plus 21.
Okay. Credit Karma is not always the best when it comes to figuring out what it's going to actually do. The other thing is the Credit Karma score is not a mortgage FICO score. So, which means that if I was to pull a soft pull, your credit might be different than the 670 it's showing you. And so it's important for us to do that to see what it'll actually do. Because Credit Karma is great for monitoring the trend of your credit and making sure that you have your payments on time and stuff like that. But it's not for being super accurate. It's more of an estimate. Okay. But yeah, so I don't think that it would make sense. We'd have to look at it, but I don't think it would make sense if you have some money. It would make sense to let that sit on your credit for another 6 years, because then you're going to be missing opportunities, right? opportunities to save more on your interest on a home. And obviously just having perfect credit is always going to be better, but that's obviously up to you, whether or not that you're okay with sticking at the 670, mid 600s for the loan. And that's the cool part. We can show you what everything looks like if you wanted to pay the credit off, the debts off and get it deleted versus if you don't. And so that's something.
Right. Well, that's exactly kind of what I'm doing. And every time, everything that I do or I'm paying off, I send directly to the credit agency.
Right.
So, every month I'm making sure. So I'm constantly looking. So I'm looking at investing and building my money at the same time while working the credit and making sure that everything is being accounted for.
Perfect.
So I was slow on paying those off because I was like, it's already done. So I might as well just, instead of just taking that money and putting it there while I'm building my credit, I might as well continue to make some money with it.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. It makes sense. Definitely make money with money. That's what successful people do. But after the show, I'm gonna have if you're okay with it, I'm gonna have Chris give me your contact information or send you mine, and I'd like to have a conversation about doing that soft pull and just showing you kind of what it looks like to get these medical bills deleted. Have you paid off any of the collections yet, or are you on payment plans with any of them?
No, I've paid off mostly everything that I've had. And I didn't have much because I have 100% payment rate, except for those medical bills. I just let those just fall aside.
Okay.
But I'm in the process now of getting ready to go ahead and take care of those. That's why I said the end of the year, because I'm strategizing.
Yeah, I get you. Perfect. Yeah. And when it comes to collections, now the credit cards that you paid off and stuff, the other debt that you got out of, you didn't close any accounts, right? You just paid them to zero?
Yeah, no, never close the credit because that will mess up your credit. That's the false information
John
that
knows.
people, I want to get out of credit. Yeah.
Yes.
Keep that credit open.
Yes.
John knows. I didn't have to tell him, so that's good. So
that's why we.
So
have
a
this
lot
show.
of people will mistakenly, say, "Hey, I got some money. I'm going to pay off my credit cards," and they got into debt, so they don't like debt, right? They're against credit cards, and so they think that closing the account is going to protect them and make them have better credit. That is, like you said, that is false. That is a false belief. Paying off the credit.
I learned that credit is necessary.
Exactly. So I mean, is there any other questions that you want me to address here on the show? I mean, I think that based off your credit, let's do another piece right here. We talked about credit. Mm-hmm. We talked about assets.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The next thing is to talk about your income, John. Are you self-employed or W-2? Do you have a job?
I'm self-employed.
Okay. What's your business?
Entrepreneur. I have a few different companies. Well, I have the Taija Network, which is an app of classic television and independent content that streams around the world.
Okay.
I have also At Ease private car service. So for all your driving needs, we'll put your mind at ease. So we do private rides from Vegas to LA or from Vegas to Arizona, or if you have a special date night, anything you want to do.
Right.
If you want to have your kids taken to school and you want to buy the same person and not just,
right.
We have you covered with safety. And we also have Four Paws Lovers. We have a animal dog petting service, walking service. If you need a spa, if you need a weekend getaway, we can take care of your dog, walk them, take care of them.
Okay.
It's Four Paw Lovers. So you can look at that right now online and go for it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm called the dog whisperer. So we're walking dogs. And, they love us.
So the Taija Network, let's talk about that job or that company. Are all of these like sole proprietor type companies, or do you have like them in corporations?
Yeah, LLCs.
Okay. And then
LLCs, everything is trademarked.
Nice. And then Taija Network, how long have you had that company?
June 19th, Juneteenth will be 3 years, running strong.
Nice. 3 years. And then the next one was the Addie's car service. How long have you been how long have you been running that one?
We've been doing that for less than 6 months.
Okay, 6 months. And then what about the dog walking and petting service?
dog walking. Actually, that's the big dog right there. That's where the money comes in.
Nice.
Okay.
We've been doing that for about 2 years now.
Okay, cool. So with self-employed, just so that people, listeners and watchers out there, they know that why I'm asking the pointed questions about how long with each business. Self-employed is going to require 2 years, right? 2 years of tax returns filed on that business. Would it be? Would you have a 2022 and 2023 tax return for at least Tygen Network and the animal petting service?
Yeah.
Cool. Have you filed 2023 yet?
Yeah.
Today's the day. If you haven't, listeners out there, it's tax day.
Yeah.
A lot of businesses they do a lot of businesses will do like an extension, right?
Okay.
Yeah, when we ask a self-employed individual if they filed, it's because we're saying, okay, are we going to need to use 21 and 22 in an extension form, or are we going to be able to use 22 and 23, right? And in your case, with being in a business for 2 years, 22 and 23, if you had done an extension, right, then I wouldn't have been able to use the animal petting service yet until you actually filed 23. So it's good that you filed already. So that's good to go. If you were planning on using your tax return to qualify in the summer, then it's good that you already filed. So that's good. So yeah, it's just a matter of, actually looking at the income when we talk further, to look at what a pre-approval looks like, and then we can plan your strategy for either paying off the medical collections and getting them deleted, and then kind of a time frame and strategize what it looks like this summer for you guys to buy.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, that's all the three pieces that we kind of talk about with the pre-qual conversation. The next step would be for me and you to have a more in-depth conversation off the air, when you're available, and we can look at actually getting you fully pre-approved and strategize this for you.
Definitely looking forward to do that. And definitely what you also want to tell the people, and the one thing that I want to make sure that I do is when you have a mortgage and you are looking to pay it, make sure not only when you pay your mortgage at the end of the month, but take an extra $100 or an extra $50 and send it in separately and say apply it directly to the principal. You don't understand how many years that will take off. That'll cut it in half, because all the stuff you're paying for when you're paying your mortgage, whether it's $1,500,
right,
most of that is interest.
Nice.
Very nice.
Good tip there, man.
So
Life Radio.
my people perish for a lack of knowledge.
There you go, man.
It's out there.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yep. It's yeah. If you look at it, a lot of people will try and put it, an extra payment a year, maybe an extra 2 payments a year. There is definitely, we talked about this. I talked about this on another podcast with someone else, but about the importance of budgeting and about the importance of using, paying additional money to the mortgage is something that people, they don't think about, but it saves you so much in the long run. And so that's something that we could we could do something to show people how much that saves them.
Right, absolutely.
Well, it's about deciding you are where you are simply from the decisions that you make. So it's about, if you want to be rich, if you want to be wealthy, you have to make the decision. The next book that I'm writing is called Delay Does Not Mean Denial. So just delayed gratification. Don't go out and party every weekend. Take $100 or $20 a week. If you put it aside, whatever you have at the end of the month, you can begin to take that to pay off your house.
Right.
Imagine, instead of paying for your house for 30 years, you can have it done in 15, and then you begin to continue to create and build the life you want. Or say you're just paying your mortgage, take that extra money, pay yourself. Most people are working just to work and just to survive.
Right.
Pay yourself. You're not working to pay the mortgage and to pay the electric bill and the taxes, and then at the end of the day, you have nothing for yourself.
Right. Yeah.
Come on, get wise.
It makes sense. It makes sense. I'm going to do a calculation here, if you want to stick on the line with me, so that we can kind of illustrate what you're talking about.
Let's do it.
So we're going to illustrate that real quick. Let me do this real quick here. So we're going to do like a $400,000 mortgage, right?
Right.
And we're going to do a 7.5%, interest rate. That's unfortunately where interest rates are at.
7.5. You can say let's put an extra 5,000 on that because we want to pay that down. That's 7%. Let's try to get that to at least 4.
Right. Let's look here real quick. So basically, what we're looking at here is, and these are the ugly numbers no one really realizes. But on a loan amount of $400,000, 7.5%, 30-year term, you're looking at, this is just rough estimates, just throwing a rate out there and a payment. Principal and interest, $27.96.86 a month. Total interest paid on that loan, if you paid it in 30 years, is $606,868.89. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so you're paying, the loan was only for $400,000, but total interest on the loan is over $600,000, right?
Right. Yeah. The question is now, who do you want to have that money? You want to have the mortgage company and the bank to have it, or would you like to have it?
Right.
And so if you would like to have that money, then you have to think about the decisions that you need to make in order to make that happen.
Right.
That is the most important thing. That's the key of life. In all things, first, get an understanding.
Right. I want to look at right here, if you were to put, you said like a couple $100 a month, right?
Right.
Extra on the payment per month?
Even if you just take 100. Just take 100.
Okay.
Just make it simple for the people.
All right, let's do 100. So remember that number, we were talking about $606,000 in interest for that loan, right? And you did 100 extra bucks, 100 extra bucks on the payment. I'm going to show you how much interest you can save on a 30-year loan. So we're at 606, 868. Let's see here. All right. Put an extra 100 bucks on it. That payment goes to, let's see here. The total interest on the loan paid over 30 years is $524,218. You saved yourself $82,650 in interest.
Damn.
Just from $100 extra on your payment.
Yeah, man.
I mean, we're almost at $100,000.
Knowledge is power.
Just for the $100 saves you almost $100,000.
Oh my
in
God!
interest.
So an extra $100, just an extra $100.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's
so
extra 100. You can blow that at the movie.
right, and then that cuts the term down from 360 months.
Wow.
Let's take a look here real quick. 360 months versus which is 30 years. Cuts it down to 320 months. So 40 months off the loan. So we'll just do that in years, right? So that shortens up your term 3 years, 3.3 years. So for every $100, you're going to pay off your loan 3 years sooner.
Wow.
And
that's crazy.
So it really becomes powerful when you can get out of debt, right? So let's say you're paying $500-600 on credit cards per month, right? And you buy a house and you don't have you don't have the extra funds to put towards the mortgage because you got that damn credit card payment, right? Or credit card payments for like let's say $600 a month. Well, once you get out of debt, you start applying the $600 towards the mortgage. Then we start to really see the power of this. Now we're seeing a real powerful move. So now that $606,000 is now cut in half. Now it's only $326,000 in interest total on the $400,000 loan, and the term on this loan is now 214 months, which is instead of a 30-year loan, right? You're looking at a 17-year loan, about 17 to 18 years. So that's where we're really cutting it in half there, right?
Exactly.
So it's really about where you apply that money. Are you going to pay it in credit card interest, or are you going to pay it towards your principal on your loan so you can avoid 30 years of mortgage interest to really compound the savings there? So this has been an awesome conversation with you, John.
I appreciate it. And tell the people to play the game Monopoly.
Right.
That's how it is true. It is true to life.
Right.
And just like, everybody wants to be flashy and have the big cars and all the bling. The truth is nobody cares that you got it.
Real
right.
talk. and
you're trying to impress someone that don't care
about you. You know what I mean? You're trying to impress the people that you don't even like, really.
Right.
Yeah.
And then this one thing is this: you want you to figure out no matter on what level that you are, what is the lifestyle, the rich lifestyle you want? Mm-hmm. If you want nice clothes, then you splurge on the things you love, and you don't on the things that just don't matter.
That's right.
You know? And once you get older, you know, you want the big house and all that and flash it, and once the kids are gone, you're not having that.
Right.
You don't have a big empty house for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
well, let me ask you,
you know,
this, John.
with age comes with them.
Let me ask you this, John, because you had the big house. You know what I mean?
Right.
Custom.
So,
and you can go see it right now at John Marie's 21.
So was it worth it? You know what I mean?
Was it worth it?
Yeah.
It was cool at the time, but it was an investment.
Right.
Okay.
What you have to understand is when you buy it, you know, we built it for us, and it was for our family.
Right.
And then once the girls got big and they grew up, I was looking to take that and to understand where I'm coming from. I built my house in 2009 when right after everybody lost their homes from the economy crashing.
Yeah.
You know, and the banks were failing. Everybody was trying to get adjustable rates, thinking they can win and fix the game. Everybody lost it. And so because of that, in the area where I built, I was in the same neighborhood as Gilbert Arenas, where they were filming basketball.
Okay.
Right.
And I lived right around the corner from Vince Carter in Windermere, Florida, where President Obama had a housewarming, a fundraiser.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying that to say it's all about timing and opportunity.
Yes.
In 2006, those houses were $700,000, $800,000.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The economy crashed. A lot of those people went out of business. The builders, when in 2009, when I went, it was at $300,000.
Oh wow!
I got them down to $279. I said,
wow.
I'll take it. Build.
Nice.
3,000 square foot home.
Bigger. What you want?
Behind Disney.
Yeah.
Right, but check this out. $279. I had cash. I put $100,000 down, so I had a 30-year fix at 5% interest rate, and it was $179, and I was paying $1,400 a month.
Oh wow.
Wow.
$1,500 with tax, all of that. So when I sold it, I had more money, but the goal was to take that money and then buy something else that we want, and then put money in the bank so that we can, you know, begin to live. Now that didn't happen because we got divorced. It didn't go well.
Right.
But it was still an investment because when we sold it, I moved to Vegas and I had money, capital to start. And that got me and propelled me to where I'm at today. But also I learned the lessons. And through all of that, I understood. Nice. And with gaining understanding, I'm ready to win the game again. I'm not looking to do the whole big thing, but we're building not only here, we're building in Colombia. We're trying to make the right investment. So if you change your thinking, which is outdated software, and readjust for the times that you're in, you'll begin to see the transformations just from your decisions. That's why I wrote the book. Change your mind, you change your life.
All right.
Beautiful. That is beautiful. Well, John, this was a very, very amazing conversation. As we always have a great conversation every time we speak. But I'm actually
always, brother.
I'm grateful that we have tons of listeners able to share with the wisdom that we share with each other. So thank you again, man.
Yeah, man. Are we always doing this on the phone with ourselves, or having a beer talking about this stuff? So it's great to bring other people in, because once you know, you can begin to put those things to action and really live the life you want. That's what the website is all about, man. So I'm grateful for you doing this and plugging me in, man. I'd love to, once I get that on there, support you guys and bring you guys on to what we're doing, and that's what it's all about, man.
All right, John.
Creating communities.
All right, man.
Have a good one.
No, we're not letting you go yet. You got to plug all your businesses one more time.
And then after you plug all your businesses, I'm gonna play a song with you on it called Luxury. talking about living a life of luxury, and it's very attainable. So go ahead and plug, and then I'm gonna plug this song.
And I also got that question. I got a question for you, real quick, Chris. Did you get that text? I sent you over a screenshot of everything that we talked about. Let me know if you got it.
When did you just send it right now? Oh, you just sent it right now? Oh yeah, you just sent it.
I think it might be like a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
You got it? Now pull that up and show and read it out loud. 100% what?
100% payment history. Oh, he just makes sure he shows. He just got the little collection. So as soon as you get those collections taken care of,
yep.
Then you're good to
go.
But right,
but you gotta understand, 100% payment. That collection was just the bill from the hospital that got me. I didn't put that on. Thrust upon me, I couldn't refuse it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So now I'll take care of it.
Yeah.
But
so that
I pay my bills.
That'll jump your credit. What, like 100 points is what I think possibly. I don't know. I'm not.
I mean, like I said, I mean, I'm willing to like talk to John after the show.
Okay.
And show him exactly what it'll do on a mortgage credit report. Okay. That'll be important for him.
Right.
And then that way that we don't, you make sure you get those deletion letters for those collections. You don't want to pay him off and not get it deleted from the credit. A lot of collection agencies will like, you can pay us in full.
Right.
But they won't say anything about the deletion letter unless you ask, hey, I'm going to pay this in full. However, I'm going to do it in exchange for you giving me a deletion letter so I can get it removed from all 3 bureaus.
Right. So what you're saying is we could get to property shopping a lot sooner.
Well, it depends if he wants to wait for that $36,000 to come out, but that's going to be part of that strategy that I can help work with them.
Okay. As soon as we get that popping.
All right, definitely. We'll definitely make it happen. We'll make it happen. Go behind closed doors. And see what we can do.
John Maurice, thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much for calling.
Appreciate you. All
right, this is a new
track. And the website.
Go ahead.
The website is coming soon. We're working on it even today. It's IamJohnMaurice.com, and you can also find it on YouTube. I am John Maurice.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a YouTube collaborations because we are streaming live on YouTube Live. So we're gonna have to get you in studio.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean?
Look me up at the Tygen Network on YouTube, thetygennetwork.com.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
For Paul's lovers and at ease for all your driving needs. Got you.
At ease. I'm gonna have you drive my clients around. You feel me?
That's what. Hey, check it out. We have.
I'm gonna have you pick.
We got 4 drivers.
I'm gonna have you pick somebody up from the airport.
Be like, they're looking at properties. I can't drive them. I'm gonna have Addie's take care of it.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm gonna be like, I'm on a podcast. I'm gonna have Addie's go ahead and pick them up and take them to the properties. You feel me?
Oh man.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna tell you what. I have reviews and everything. It'll be the best driving experience that you ever had. I promise you that.
I believe it. I believe it. All right, we're gonna get into this new track. We're gonna get into this new track, Chris Cash featuring John Maurice. This one is called Luxury. You heard it first right here on the Vegas Life Podcast.
And follow me on John Maurice 21 Instagram.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
We gon' rob and we need details. I had a baby on the way and it's a female. I'ma raise hell. I put my pearl in the seashell. I said damn and have to think about what sells. I had a plug on the white, so I hit him up. Came to my city, made it harder than I doubled up. I hustled up, cause I didn't give a fuck. 18 years old in the studio, we was broke as fuck.
I'm living a life of a luxury. I'm living my life how I'm supposed to be. And everybody out there keep judging me, cause they can't do what I'm doing. I'm living a life of a luxury. The best things in life, yo, they come for free. Girl, you know I want you here with me, so you can move how I'm moving. Circle of dawns, you ain't know you gotta have a team just to get on. Bless the teams with the many rings, that's a dynasty. Higher quality, addicted to it constantly. Higher quality, addicted to it. Best things in life are free.
The next best things, we call that shit luxury. Stay fresh, every breath originality. Every idea stuck in your brain, that's a casualty. I let them out like fake titties on a summer day. What's the reason you pay? What's the reason you lay? With a bad bitch, get them in between them legs. That's a beautiful feeling, fulfilling what you dreaming. Beautiful women grinning, cause the team is winning. Vegas life we live in, don't need no extra innings. But we will if we have to. Take a leader with hitters that can deliver when it's past due. And my clan know that cash rules. So my plan for the family, we teach them how to pass jewels.
I'm living the life of a luxury. I'm living my life how I'm supposed to be. And everybody out there keep judging me, cause they can't do what I'm doing. I'm living the life of a luxury. The best things in life, yo, they come for free. Girl, you know I want you here with me, so you can move how I'm moving.
Trying to right my wrongs, you ain't know you gotta have a little dirt to get on. Bless my team with a bunch of work, that's opportunity. See the truth, do a search, I have no truancies. See the truth, no truancies. I'm celebrating to the end, like New Year's Eve. Between you and me, being broke the enemy. Guard my energy, I block bitches deliberately. Oversee my company overseas. I'm a G, succeeded with felonies. Gangster and a gentleman, a rookie and a veteran. Patiently waiting, watching players that I'm better than. Now it's my turn to get in the game. If you kill them too quick, they not entertained. They wanna see you struggle, man. Gotta hustle, man. Come to Vegas and you know you gotta kiss the rain. Cashavelli and I rep it to the death of me. Cooking up philosophies without looking at recipes. Talking while I'm copping keys. Coffee at the office while we expanding our properties. Just in Vegas, enjoying the luxury.
I'm living the life of a luxury. I'm living my life how I'm supposed to be. And everybody out there keep judging me, cause they can't do what I'm doing. I'm living the life of a luxury. The best things in life, yo, they come for free. Girl, you know I want you here with me, so you can move how I'm moving.
You know what I'm saying? Shit came from nothing. And I know a lot of people say that, you know. And shit, we blessed to be where we at. A lot of people look down on us, especially look down on me. Didn't think a nigga was gonna be nothing, didn't think, you know, I wasn't gonna amount to nothing. And now we them top niggas, you know, now my family, we the top. You know, we turn all that hatred and all that negativity and shit people felt about us, man, we turned that shit around and smacked them in the face. You know, I was just 16 with a baby and trying to make a way, you know. Had my beautiful baby girl at 19 and got blessed from there. And then blessed from there, and then blessed from there, you know. If I have to go back and think about it, man, that shit was like I was on autopilot, you know. I remember I was fucking pack of chicken.
Yeah, you know that I'm on the way. I am on the way. You ain't know, homie, yeah, I am on the way. You ain't know, homie, yeah, I am on the way. I'm on the way, homie, I am on the way. I'm on the way to make it happen, living life with passion. We all attracted to the money, fame, all the trappings. This shit is classic, how I'm writing all my thoughts through captions. Real talk, we making big real estate transactions. Remember walking through the desert with no car or phone. I made a promise to myself, I'ma get on. Shout out to the homies that looked out when I was down, and all my family that helped me get up off the ground. I was hanging with a homie while he had some meetings. At his real estate office is where I started scheming. He told me about commissions, and I'm like, that's the business. If we talking about the money, yeah, you know I'm with it. Jump, stop, pivot, fade away, shot, I hit it. If you ballin' for real, understand the sequence. I'ma rise like Phoenix, in the zone on defense. Cause you need a solid team to make it through the season. You ain't know I'm on the way. Every day I'm getting paid. You ain't know I'm on the way. Every day I'm getting paid. You ain't know I'm on the way. Do my thing like every day. You ain't know I'm on the way. Come on. I am on the way. Went back to school, switched my hustle, rewired my game. Cause the only thing consistent in life is change. It's all the same, I learn the rules as I keep playing. Now I own the building where we all be entertaining. Fuck being famous, brought significance, they say my name. Cash your belly, see the vision in and out these frames. Determination got me outperforming all my haters. I'm signing papers, building wealth for future generations. No hesitation, making moves that align with greatness. Thanks for your patience, cause I choose solid foundation. R.I.P. the homie Stone, I'ma keep it rolling. I shed tears cause your words help me cleanse my soul. Move with purpose, stay consistent, yeah, we always working. Over prepared whenever I be getting nervous. I be rapping just to manifest the things I say. I got the drive, I got my license, I am on the way. Yeah, homie, I am on the way. Yeah, homie, I am on the way. You ain't know I'm on the way. You ain't know I'm on the way. Come on, homie, on the way. All we do is get paid. Yeah, all we do is get paid. Come on, homie, tell me on the way.
This your boy Ice Cube.
Yeah, this your boy right here, Chris Brown.
Hey, what's up? This is your girl Rihanna.
Vegas Life Radio.
We are back, Vegas Live Radio. My name is Chris Cash, Jalem, and this is Kevin Sherba, GFL Capital Mortgage.
What up?
Man, that was such a great conversation with John.
Yeah, it definitely was.
One thing I like is great conversations where everything just makes sense and we're learning. And let's put the video back on because
They can't see us, man.
because we went dark because this is a radio show. This is a Vegas Live radio show. You feel me? And there we are.
Cool.
All right.
So yeah, what was really cool about his scenario is that we got all three pieces of information.
Mm-hmm.
We talked credit, we talked income, and we talked assets.
Yes.
And hey, and what's really important here is that it's obvious that with that conversation that you know that John's on his game.
Yeah,
right?
he knows what's up.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
This isn't his first go around with a property.
Right.
He has money that he's worked. You know, he has some money that he's saved up.
Mm-hmm.
That he's investing in. But even him trying to strategize, it's always good to get a little help.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
And you know, like his with the medical bills, or the medical collections, and his plan to do you know, credit repair or wait. You know, that's something that I can help him with. Kind of say, here's the numbers if you don't do it. Here's the numbers if you do it.
Right.
Here's the numbers if you buy now. Here's the numbers if you wait.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's the important part.
No, most definitely having advisors or just other people to bounce ideas and just maybe you don't see a certain perspective or being able to talk it out really helps you in making your decisions. And at the end of the day, you got to change your mind or change your life. You know what I mean? So you got to make sure you got all the relevant information by knowledgeable people, and you guys and you know, make sure the group of people that you're talking to know what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
And being open to suggestions about
absolutely
how to do it, and getting all of the information, even if you're savvy, like he's obviously savvy with finances.
Yeah.
You know, he's been around the block, but getting in, like you said, another perspective, and basically getting the information to see what it will be. Like he had some plans. I was thinking about doing this or doing this.
Yeah.
But he's not going to be able to price up a mortgage both ways, right?
Right.
So that's something I can help him with to say, okay, this is what it'll save you if you go this route. You know.
Yeah. That is amazing. Having, you know, a team of people in your corner that you can advise with, or what's the other word with? Strategize with. You know what I'm saying? Strategize with, and just really make sure you make the right decisions. And he spoke something about the 08, 07 or 09.
Yeah, so he'd been involved in that.
In that.
You know,
and then he capitalized on the opportunity.
Definitely capitalized.
You know what I mean?
He said those houses were selling for $400 in 2006, and he bought it for $275 or something.
Yeah.
And so I'm sure when we didn't follow up and ask him, I forgot to ask him before we got off the call. But what did you end up selling it for? So I'm sure he made some money on it.
Right. Yeah.
And so you know, obviously he was fortunate to be in a super down market and buy a huge house for little money.
Yeah.
And he knows that's not the current market we're in now.
Right.
So now he's kind of strategizing, and he's kind of keeping his expectations in check too.
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
know that you're not going to get a mansion for $400,000 in Nevada.
Right.
But we got to start somewhere. He wants to get back in the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's not going to wait around for the perfect house.
Right.
He just wants to get things moving.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And what made me call him is or get back in touch with him is because I had a client hit me yesterday from Florida,
right,
moving to Las Vegas, and he was telling me about all that stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, let me hit up John, because he did the same thing, same type of people. It seems like, you know, Vegas is definitely a good place to be. A lot of people are deciding to move out here, you know
right,
what I mean? So
from coast to coast, man.
From coast to
it always
coast.
seems like it's like California,
Mhm.
or like Florida, New York.
Yeah.
Like they just move in. Everybody moves to Nevada from the coasts.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And then I was gonna ask you about 08 and stuff like that. Like just like the people who have gone through that,
right,
really are very knowledgeable about.
Well, it was a big learning thing.
It was a big learning
so
thing.
Everybody learned, including mortgage professionals,
Mhm.
real estate agents.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody learned from it.
Mhm.
Whether you lost a house in it, or saw your parents lose a house in it, or your family.
Mhm.
You know, it was all about you know, opening your eyes.
Yeah.
Open your eyes and realize that you have to be knowledgeable about what you're doing.
Right.
And make sure that you do your research to find people that are looking out for your best interest.
Right.
You know, a lot of the 2008 meltdown was because there was a lot of bad actors in the market then.
Mhm.
You had a lot of predatory lending.
Yeah.
And that's because lending didn't have
The guidelines.
wasn't regulated as much.
Yeah.
So you know, now you have professionals that are background checked. They have to have good credit history.
Mhm.
In order to be a loan officer, you can't give people financial advice if your finances are horrible, right?
Oh, right.
So,
Right.
so they check on that kind of stuff. They do the background yearly. You have the
Yeah.
continuing education. Ethics is big,
Mhm.
and that's what we've learned from the past.
Mhm.
Is that you know, you got to watch out for bad actors. You got to
Yeah.
have good people on your team that are looking out for your best interests. And what we do here at GFL Capital is we're more of advisors, right?
Yeah. No, absolutely.
It's not
yeah.
sales, right?
Right,
If you're
no,
selling
absolutely.
people, then you're selling just to make the commission.
Right.
You're just like, hey, get into the house.
Yeah.
Well, what should I do? Oh, you should definitely buy right now.
No, definitely.
Regardless of your situation, just buy right now because I need you to buy right now. But that's not how you conduct a good business for long-term clients for life. That are going to come to you time and time again when they buy investment properties, refinance.
Yeah.
Their kids buy homes, their family members, friends. And so that's, you know, you do good business, you stay around long enough.
Absolutely.
Right. And us and the people that here at GFL Capital, the owner, me and him are good friends from the past. You know, we stayed in the mortgage industry through that whole problem.
Yeah.
You know?
And
we were able to weather the storm because
Yeah.
we had clients that we did good by and you know, kept us alive.
No, absolutely. That is definitely the vibe, because I've been spending a lot of time here to do the podcast. The podcast is here at your offices,
right?
And that's definitely the vibe that I get. That I don't get a salesy vibe. I don't get I get a financial advisory, like a help the fellow person,
right?
Vibe. Strategizing. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
and
I'm not gonna force them to buy.
Right.
We're gonna say, here's what it looks like to buy now.
Mhm.
Here's what it looks like to buy later.
Yeah. And
It's up to you.
Here's all the
you know?
options. Let me at least give you the options.
Yeah. Let's see what your goals are.
Yeah.
And let's see if it makes sense for you, aligning your goals. And that's the conversation that we're gonna have.
Yeah.
When we do that strategy call, to say, okay, here's your goal. And does this match your goal better to wait? Does it match your goal better to buy now? Like, you know, and weigh those options.
Yeah, no. That was an amazing conversation. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So we need more of those. Give us a call. 702-505.
3297. Yeah. As soon as I start putting out more of the promos and stuff like that, it's gonna it's gonna pop off, because I had a lot of people that I was calling,
right,
and they're like, oh yeah, I just seen excuse me, I just seen that the post, like the Instagram post.
Okay.
Not necessarily the whole show, because, you know, it's, the show that we have is
you cutting it up?
Yeah.
Put it on there?
So when I cut it up and do the short form,
right,
that's when people are seeing, you know.
That's when the following will come. and then they'll decide, okay, hey, let me watch the live.
Yeah,
see what I'm missing.
Yeah, exactly. And then as I was going back to do the or to find the clips, I'm going back through our shows, and I'm like, that's just really good information.
Right.
That's really good information. That's really good information. That's really good information. Like it's there's a lot of substance within the show, which I'm actually very proud of. That it's just like, yo, this is something that's really dope, and if people want to dive into the information, it's here.
Right.
So now it's up to the marketing, the realtor and myself, and
the producer slash
to cut everything up and put
get it out there.
Yeah,
and then people will start watching.
Yeah.
And what's cool that I could do too, when you do these posts, are you tagging us?
Yeah.
So that it shows on our GFL page.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if not, then I can go in there and repost, right?
Yeah.
So that's something that we could just do that too.
Yeah. We'll figure out a flow of how we're gonna get the content or do the show,
and then get it out to more people.
Cut it up, get the content, and then streamline the shorts, because people like I think you had said on a previous episode or maybe the interview that we did with Brandon or something, like that everything on like Instagram and TikTok is the marketing.
Right.
The marketing of it. We're just market it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean it's good information too.
Yeah.
But to market people to actually call in.
Yeah.
And be active with the show versus just reviewing it, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's going to be where it really blows up. When
absolutely.
people are like, "Hey, they're on right now. Let me call them because I had a question."
Yeah.
Or let me hit up the comments box.
Yeah.
And then we can start doing then we'll plan out, okay, hey, right now we're going to look at comments from yesterday or whatever the case.
Right.
Let's answer some questions.
No, I definitely know like this is the start of something that's going to be huge, like great, because right now people are just kind of getting the information as it's presented to them, as far as like algorithm wise, or if it pops up on their feed or whatnot. But as soon as we consistently do this and do this to the level that we're doing it,
right,
it's just gonna be a staple. Like, oh, okay, noon, they're on. Like, you know what I mean? Let's I had a question about this. I had a question like that. I've already made a decision that I'm doing all my business on the radio show. So
you just tell them this is how I conduct business.
No,
if you're gonna call me, you got to be on my channel.
Well, especially about mortgages and stuff like that. So especially about mortgages, I do that. Like I made my calls earlier in the morning, right? Just my follow-ups and stuff like that. But then when we want to get into the the meat and potatoes of everything, like you gotta call the show if you don't mind. You know what I mean? Like that's the way I do it. It keeps everybody.
Well, and it helps the what you tell clients, that if you decide you want to do it that way, you just tell them this is how I can make sure that other people see how we can help them.
Yeah, absolutely.
If I just talk to you, then you know how I can help you.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's better if I talk to you and it's on the show, so that people know how they can be helped as well. Yeah,
no, absolutely. And so after the show and before the show, I take my show energy, and it projects into the rest of my day, because technically, like, before the show, I was just like so timid to call people. I was just like,
before we started this?
Yeah, I was just like, I don't know what to say, blah, 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 blah. Now I'm like, hey, what's going on? Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah, no problem. Okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, I love it.
You had a call come in, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to see if we can blow them up real quick, see what they needed?
Hello there. Apologies for not replying to you right away. We have some logistic problems preventing us from our plans of checking this place out. Thank you for your patience and understanding. Okay, checking the place out, but once I know. Okay, that's what that was. I guess. Yeah.
That was it, huh?
There was another one too.
Oh, okay.
That was a touring lead, and I think if I don't pick it up, it doesn't what's it called? Register?
Oh, it got sent to someone else.
Yeah. Oh, let me call this other guy, because this guy, he had an agent, and I do have to give him a call, and I'm just gonna call him live on the air, because he wanted to see a property, and his real estate agent said it wasn't available. but it was a no-show. But I called the agent, and then I arranged for us to see it. But he's working with another agent. So
How's that going to work?
So I told him, hey, if you're open to working with me, I got an appointment to go see this property. If not, no worries. It's set for 5 o'clock, but if you don't want to work with me, it's fine. You don't have to. So I'll cancel the appointment. I mean,
you have an option.
Yeah, I mean, you absolutely
work with me and you can see the house,
or work with the other agent and
don't see the house.
It's very simple, right? Like I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't know.
Right.
Do you see anything wrong with that?
I mean, I don't know. That's real estate. I don't know.
He's like,
did they sign a contract with the other agent? Like a buyer broker agreement or anything?
I don't know because when I was talking to him yesterday, he was just like, I don't understand, because he didn't understand because the agent said it wasn't available, and then he went on Zillow, and it said it was available on Zillow, and that's when he passed it to me.
Okay.
And then I was like,
but it is available.
It's not. It says on the thing, no show. So like, if you were just a subpar agent, right? You would just say,
you won't call.
You would just be like, no show. Oh, okay,
it's not available.
It's not available.
But you called and they said, yeah, it's just appointment only.
Yeah.
That's the difference between good and bad agents.
Thank you.
Good call right there, man.
Thank you for saying that.
No, I mean, doing the little bit of research is, what we are paid to do.
Yeah. Actually doing a good job. Do your job. Yeah. Let's see.
Hello, this is Miguel.
Hey, Miguel. It's Christopher, Realty One Group. I just wanted to call and confirm if you still wanted to go see the property today. And did you get my text message?
Oh, you know what? They called me to work today.
Okay.
Maybe I can an appointment. I'll do in a couple more days, but I have to work today.
Okay. What day did you want to go see it?
What's today?
Today's Monday, the 15th.
Yeah, I need to schedule at the end of the day and see I can have a day off.
Okay.
I can call you like probably 6.
You said what? Call me when?
I can call you like at 6 o'clock.
Oh, you're gonna call me at 6 o'clock? Okay. Well,
yeah, I'll let you know what time or what day.
Okay, because you're working until like 6. Okay, cool. So I'll just give you a call at 6 o'clock. Okay.
Thanks.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Bye.
That's it.
All right. Let's see. So I gotta call the agent and cancel that appointment, and we'll see. What do you think? What do you think happened there?
I wouldn't just assume that he's trying to sidestep you.
No,
he had to work.
No, I didn't get that.
I didn't get that vibe.
I didn't get that vibe either.
I got the vibe like he was like, you know what? I've got called into work.
Yeah. No, I didn't get that.
It wasn't like a take a picture situation.
Yeah.
I want to see the call. You better show me your boss's text message.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying?
I might win this buyer. Can I win this buyer? I don't know. We will see. We will see.
What was it like? Yeah, it wasn't like a take a picture situation or I'm in a meeting, I have to go. He talked to you. Yeah. Which that's the vibe that.
Or should I go above and beyond and take this appointment at 5 and just do a video of it? And
what do you mean?
Like a video tour.
Okay.
And then send it to... Nah, that's too much.
That just depends. Well, I mean, it depends.
Nah, that's doing too much. I do that with my other clients that I know.
The clients that know that you're...
That I know...
Are yours.
That are mine.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what I do with them. It's like, yeah, so... I don't know. Nah.
It's up to you how much work you want to do and how much you don't.
No, I got to hang out with my kids. Right. I do that with my other clients. So.
If you give them it as an option...
Yeah,
right.
So I'll call
if you call them and say, "Hey, this is an option that I do with my clients," and then that'll open up the conversation of, "Do you want to work with me?" If you want to work with me, I'll do the video thing for you, and then we don't even have to go look at it, or I'll do the video thing for you, and we can go look at it if you like the video.
Okay.
Right, but I need to know that you're going to work with me.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You writing notes?
Got mine. No, I'm texting him because some clients like I want to make sure they get my text, because some clients they don't do text, but it's just so much easier to do text, because I'd rather just text them.
Right.
Like, hey, I just got off the phone with you, but like, so hey,
Like a follow up.
yeah.
Are you sending contact cards for them? You should send a contact card.
No, I'm sending my contact. Oh, he texts back. Oh, say what you were saying it again.
You should send your contact card to him.
No, the one before that. Before that.
What?
About Oh, the option of taking a video of them.
Oh, okay.
So
you're gonna text it right now?
Yeah, I am
All
gonna
right.
text it.
He's like, sounded good, man. What did you say again?
Yeah, what did you say again?
So, I would say, hey, with my clients, with my clients,
Okay.
I usually give them the option of a video tour.
Mm-hmm.
See, I would probably have that conversation with them. I wouldn't do it on text.
Okay.
Because you're basically selling. Hey, this is like what I do with my clients.
Mm-hmm.
You're busy. If you want to work with me, I need to know that you're going to work with me.
Okay.
Not just for this house, but for future houses. I'm a good realtor.
Yeah. So this is the problem. The appointment's at 5. He doesn't want to. I mean, he's not able to talk till 6. I don't want to call him again.
Oh,
you know
so
what
you
I mean?
need to know whether you're going to be in there for a video or not.
Yeah. So that's why I wanted to text it, because I just
Maybe you tell him on the conversation.
At 6. But the thing, I gotta be at 5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I should just text him. I have an option of taking a video of it, just to see what it is.
Oh yeah, you know what you do?
And
Are you going to go take the video?
yeah, I could take the video. Yeah.
Not a big deal.
It's so.
Let's just do a social experiment.
Okay.
Because this will be on the show.
Okay.
All right. Did the video and you doing extra work and putting your neck out there pay off, or did it bite you in the ass?
Okay. So
you're gonna do the video regardless.
Okay.
You're gonna hit him up right now.
Okay.
And what you're gonna do is you're gonna say, hey, for my clients, I typically will do
Hey, for my clients, I typically have an option to do a video tour.
Is that something you'd like me to do?
Is that something you would like me to do?
Don't send it yet. Don't send it yet. It picks up. Don't send it yet.
I don't know how I picked that up. Oh, maybe because I don't know.
Yeah, it was listening to me. So the other part
option to do a video tour. Is that something you'd like me to do?
And then you could probably put, since I already scheduled our 5 o'clock appointment to view the property today, I can just go there at 5 myself and do that video for you if you'd like.
Since I already.
Or cancel it and we can go see it in person when you're available next.
The thing is the agent said they're only doing it this week.
What do you mean?
Because it was like a no-show. Like
they're only doing it this week?
Yeah, or today or whatever. Because it was like a no-show type deal. I'm just gonna take a video, but since I already had scheduled the appointment,
and the agent had told me that they're only viewing the property this week, I want to make sure you at least get a video of it.
The appointment.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you basically you're showing him that you care about his scenario rather than it's just
right.
So you're gonna be the better person about it and see if he reciprocates by being your client.
And the agent said it was only available to show today. Available.
Because that's true, right?
Yeah. No. Absolutely.
So yeah, you're just being real with them
Today.
and then you're doing a favor for him by doing the video in case he's busy this whole week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And if not, at least you gave him the video and he saw the house.
So for my clients, I typically have an option to do a video tour. Is that something you would like me to do? Since I already had scheduled the appointment and the agent said it was only available to show today, I can at least get
you a video
and get you
if you'd like.
Okay. I can.
And this will tell you, because he will not have you go do a video. I mean, I guess it depends on what kind of person he is, but
Hey, that's what we're going to find. I'm going to send it. It's already sent. Sorry.
But I was going to say, I mean,
it's too late.
I would think that if he wasn't planning on like giving you a chance or shot, that he wouldn't have you doing a video for him.
Yeah, if he was a piece of shit, then yeah. No,
if he is, then he is. That's going to be a social experiment for our show.
It is. You know what? As I'm being a realtor, I've actually met like really great people that really respect my time.
Right.
And I met people that are piece of shits too.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's a mixture.
That's just life. And I'm just trying to connect with the people that are cool. You know what I mean? So
Sometimes you're gonna have to sift through the shit, though.
it's okay because this is how I look at it. I'm a content creator. That's just another piece of content for me. If worst case scenario, it doesn't pan out or whatever.
Right.
Boom, I got another video tour. Boom, boom, posted on my thing. I just gotta get better at posting. I'm just so busy, so I just gotta multiply myself by like 3.
Right.
3. Have 3 Chris Cashes and just be like da.
Maybe when it gets big enough, and you get enough transactions under you, and I get enough loans.
Yeah.
You know, we can hire a producer.
Yeah.
They do all the work.
Exactly.
And we just get on here, and they're like, "Okay, go."
Yeah.
And
and then we'll be sitting back like, I remember the time where we had to just do it all the time.
Yeah.
Remember when you made that banner?
Yeah.
Like,
right on the air,
live on the air. Oh shit! Isn't that something? All right, who can I call? I'm just gonna call somebody. Not cold call. They know I'm calling, but do they want to have this conversation now? Let's see. Let's find out. Don't. This is JC, the turf guy. Let's see if I can get him on the line.
what was it? Turf it.
He just got back into town. He just hit me back. He's like, sorry, bro. I've been so busy. I just got back into town. What's up? Call me on the show. That's what's up, bro. Just kidding.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice.
He knows.
We got to do a whole episode without voicemails coming on.
He knows. So Miguel. So my other client, the Major League Baseball player, he hit me back. He's gonna be back May 3rd. I'm gonna show him spots. I thought it was like a fake client. I thought it wasn't a real person. Obviously a real person. Or I don't know. It could be a AI bot the whole time. We'll find out. Just making sure I got that right. Making sure it's working.
You trying to like send vibes through the phone so they pick it up?
Been forwarded to an automatic
pick
voice
up,
message
fool.
system. 65.
Pick up, fool. Damn. I'm just gonna call. I think I'm gonna call our title rep next. Oh, I'm gonna call Misty.
See if she picks up this time, or just listen to her voicemail.
Both. Don't. Leave a message. Whatever, dude. Whatever. I think this is time to go to another song. I think I'm gonna do that. Unless what do you want to talk about? You want to talk about something?
You can throw another song on.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. Let's put another song on. Oh yeah, so let's put another song on. I have a project out that is called Vegas is Beautiful. Oh, I thought about this. So I thought about this at the gym today, right? And just because I still do music. I still make music, produce music as well. And I was looking at music as real estate. Let me break that down for you. Because every piece of music or an album is like a house or a property. While it's out there in Spotify world and Apple Music world, it's gaining equity, streams. You know what I mean? So the more property I have out there gaining equity and gaining streams or gaining rent or whatever, like maybe the streams is rent but then as the record builds, it's just building up. Granted, it's a property is like 300,000, 400,000, 500,000. The song is X amount and you get X amount of streams, right? Mm-hmm. But it's the same
principle.
type of concept and principle. So
That's an appreciating asset.
yes. So that is going to make me create more music and put more music out, because we have the podcast and we have real estate, and I could just synergize everything. So yeah, you can't count me out, baby.
Synergize.
I just get it on my own now. You can never count me out. I would never stay down. Bringing water to a drought. Too much water make them drown. Fish scales kept them fed till I taught them how to fish. Wholesale, breaking bread. Then we build another biz. Taking risks. I went out and built a bridge. Closest to me burnt that shit. But I learned, got over it. Yeah, every time I get on the mic, I drop a jewel like a diplomat. You gotta believe in yourself or who will. Sipping cognac while I'm spitting raps while she pop pills. Make cocktails and talk about these stories that are not real. Who I am, just a man following my dream. You buying things, but really they dream you borrowing. You buying things looking rich, but you can't afford it. Trying to press the same people that you know don't be supported. I bought some Jordans, balling on the court recording. I hit the game winner, take their money like extortion. I got endorsements on the streets, now I feel important. Moving ounces, pretty bitches round me feel euphoric. Can't count me out, never will you count me out. I'm making rounds, you a square, don't know what that's about. The whip is foreign, like the product that's important. But don't be snorting, the profit it is like a forfeit. Can't count me out, everywhere I go I hold it down. Can't count me out, everywhere I go I make it out. Can't count me out, everywhere I go they know me now. They love my style, forever they gon' love my style. Can't count me out, one thing that you gotta know is that you can't count me out. The game I'm learning, constantly increasing all my earnings. Who am I serving? On God, I am in here early. Money detergent can't clean the sins without me working. Still I'm determined for my team to win, that's for certain. Break these curses and we barely even scratch the surface. At least I found my purpose, speak the truth up in these verses. But is it worth it? I ask myself before I make it. It's for the taking, having faith when it's getting shaky. But gotta face it, keep it moving, no complacency. It ain't where you at, but ownership the place to be. Vegas is beautiful, the place I found my family. I look around and see love that's surrounding me. I'm proud to be me. Everything you see, everything you need starts inside yourself, you gotta breathe. Can't count me out, consistency is why you hear me now. Can't count me out, consistency is why you hear me now. I'm running miles, all they do all day is run their mouth. That's not my style, I'm busy planting seeds up in this ground. Can't hear me grow, but you see the way I make it sound. Everywhere I go, I hold it down. Everywhere I go, I make it out. Can't count me out. Everywhere I go, they know me now. They love my style. Forever they gon' love my style. It was meant to be. Look at all the blessings sent to me. It was meant to be. You gon' get it eventually. Tequila drinking, taco eating, we are lit this evening. You see the meaning, living the dream. Eat, sleep, play, repeat. Let's go. Giving them what they need. Let's go. Cooking up beats, they steam. Let's go. Serving up rappers, feeding. Let's go. We go hard like cement. Look at my wife, she a baddie. Where my standards at? She bad. Now think of a life that'll make you happy. Then go after that. Go get that. Calculate them factors, flipping that bag like acrobats, making it stretch like yoga mats, gaining more enthusiastic fans. Cash, never gonna stop. Advance, clever on the spot, I'll take a chance. Tom Brady in the lab, that's me completed when I rap. She texted me cause she need that cash, asking me to send it through Cash App. What they gotta do with me, all cash. All you gotta do is move that ass. All you gotta do is make a search. Vegas is the place where we be at. All you gotta do is put in work, but you got high like Afro, man. It was meant to be. Look at all the blessings sent to me. It was meant to be. You gon' get it eventually. Barbecue and Cali while we taking shots of sake. Don't need no wallets cause you know that my flow is in the pocket. I'm feeling like Denzel on the flight, I'm in the cockpit. Drunk as hell, but when I fly, you know that I am solid. Tell me what's the problem, ain't no problem, cause you know I got it. Coming from the bottom, we on top now and you just can't stop it. Know that the flow is polished up, come around me, get dollars up. Staying on the grind, had a little luck, doing what I do, don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. Yeah, only the realest next to me. Yeah. Can't keep it real, then let me be. It was meant to be. Look at all the blessings sent to me. It was meant to be. You gon' get it eventually. It was meant to be. Look at all the blessings sent to me. It was meant to be. You gon' get it eventually. It was meant to be. Look at all the blessings sent to me. It was meant to be. You gon' get it eventually. It was meant to be. Look at all the blessings sent to me. It was meant to be. You gon' get
Let's
it
do this.
This is Vegas.
Chris Cash. Vegas Life Radio.
And we are back audioly, and we will be back visually in. There we are. There we are. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing?
Audio and visual.
Audio, visual, AV. Vegas Live Podcast. My name is Chris Cash. Oh, I have a phone call. I don't know who it is, but I'm going to pick it up. Hello, this is Christopher.
UPS International expressed the last notice. You have expressed delivery 2 times and one has signed for it. For inquiries, please press 1 for...
I don't know what that is. That
Seems like scam, bro.
Scam alert! Scam alert!
Did you get something from UPS? Express delivery?
I didn't. I ordered nothing from UPS. That's all wifey. Wifey is the one that has boxes on boxes. Well, not even from UPS.
Boxes on boxes.
Bro, yeah, like the foyer is just filled with boxes. I'm like, what is this? What is this? My ring is always going off like, there's someone at the door. There's someone at the door. Oh, another package.
Amazon Prime?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, another package. Oh, another package. Oh, another package. Oh, another package. And she's the type to like get a bunch of stuff, try whatever it needs, and
then send it back,
and then returns them. So she's like, "Oh yeah, I gotta go to UPS to send the packages back or whatever." And I'm like, "You got a whole little world going on over here. I appreciate it. I don't want to be a part of it, but it's okay. It's all right, you know." So as I was in the field, I was like finding a lot of good condos because I noticed a lot of times a lot of the people that on the show. Their range is around
300 to 400
to 400,
right?
And I was looking. I found some really good condos for that. Single family homes. Yeah, I found there's some. It's just I don't know.
They're either fixers or
yeah.
They need a little something or they're small.
Yeah. I mean,
it's just tough price range right here.
Yeah, it is really tough.
So and it's all about affordability.
Yeah.
Once rates go down like 1 to 2%, then the people that are forced to buy a $350,000 condo can now buy a $425,000 home.
Yeah.
And so that's going to make a difference. But with condos, I don't think we talked about this before. You have that HOA.
Yeah.
Which is a little larger than you might not expect, right?
It actually is, yeah. Especially like the what was it called? The Panameras. No,
Panamerics?
the Panoramas. Bro, the HOA is like $1,000. I'm like,
right.
Jeez, that's like a whole.
And that's why they're able to be at a smaller purchase price. So it looks attractive, but when you compute it out, if someone's going to qualify for a condo at $220,000, right? $250,000. But it's got $1,000 HOA. That same person should be able to qualify for something like $400,000 for a primary home, or an SFR, I should say, because that's a huge difference.
Absolutely. And then also the condos that I went to go look at before the show was the Meridian, over there on Flamingo and Caldwell.
Okay.
So I actually lived there way back
in the day.
I was renting, of course, and they were like only like $350.
Right.
The HOA is like 500 something. You know what I mean? But it was good to go back there and show this condo to my client. Well, virtually, I did a video for him.
Right.
Because it took me back to that time period when I was living there. I was like, damn, because it just looks like a resort. It just looks like a great place to just, and it was a great place. They had a little tennis court, but they play pickleball now. Pickleball is like a thing now. Like
right.
I've seen a lot of people playing pickleball. I was like, oh, that's cool. People laying out at the pool. I was like, this is just a wonderful vibe spot,
right.
Feeling right next to the strip, like it's just right there. And I want to invest in it. So I do want to invest in it. So I might need help with the bank statement loan.
Bank statement or DSCR.
Can I do a DSCR?
Yeah, if you get, I guess a down payment's going to be an issue, right?
No,
then let's go DSCR.
How much of down payment do I need for
DSCR?
350? condo. Let's do that. Let's do that for while we're
All
right
right,
here, because I want to know
let's
personally.
see.
This is for myself now, guys.
Let's take a look.
Let's see what I can get here.
All right, so
If I could get a DSCR, that would be amazing.
yeah, DSCR that'll help you with the income,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because we'll just have to make sure you can rent for what you're trying to.
Yes, I want to know that. I want to know if I could get a DSCR loan for one of these condos that I'm looking at. That's a great idea. Now I'm excited again. Well, I've always been excited, but now it's about me.
It's about me. That's what makes it so much better. All right, Nevada, right? Let's see here. Let's just take a look. See here. All right, so you said the purchase price was what?
Let's do $350.
Okay.
Is this it?
Vegas Life Radio.
Yeah, that's the show we're on.
Let's see what we could do here. $350.
The one I was looking at for $350 was one I wanted to fix up too. I don't know if I'm able to get like a
Fixer upper? No.
No. Fuck. All right.
What's it rent for? Give me an address.
I don't want to do the 350 one. I want to do the other one. Where was the one? The 359. Oh,
359?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. 230 East Flamingo Road. Unit 215. I'm just gonna do that for the sake of this. There's other units I wanted to look at, but I had to go to the show. I was just like 3 more other units I wanted to look at, but I was like, oh shit.
Oh, I got a show to do?
I was like, oh shit, I gotta go to the show. So I looked at two units, but I will have the Meridian properties for you guys to take a little look see.
All right, let's see.
After you get pre-approved. Okay. It's a beautiful 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo.
Oh, hey, do me a favor.
Got you. What?
And hop on MLS real quick.
Okay.
And see what those rent for, that same model.
Okay. How would I do that? Just kidding.
You know how to do it. Because we got to see if it's going to qualify for this DSCR program.
Oh, so it has to. Okay. So with
I got to see what your if you're going to be breaking even on rent, or if it's going to be a little less, a little more.
I should have asked the listing agent too, because he had told me it's going to be.
Call him up live on the podcast.
I had already talked to him. Should I call him up again?
Yeah. I feel like this time it's live on the podcast. What's up? No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to.
I should have asked him that information when I had it, because he said it's actually being leased out at the end of May for like a short 45-day rental.
He didn't tell you how much?
He didn't tell me. I should have asked. I wasn't even thinking, because he was saying like if the buyer was gonna buy or rent, and I was like, he's gonna buy. I was like, just let you know, blah blah blah. He can assume the rental, and I was like, oh, good to know. I didn't even think. 230.
What's the estimated credit score, Chris?
770.
Wow. Good shit.
Flamingo. Let's see. What's that?
Oh, you got the clicker going.
The clicker. Let's take the clicker out. Clicker's gone. See, I know how to do that stuff now. Getting better.
770, huh?
Yeah, estimated. I haven't checked it.
All right, we're just gonna start at 20% down. Okay.
Okay, what's 20% down?
You said the price was $359.
Yeah.
71.8.
71.8. Okay. Oh, I wouldn't. Oh yeah, I wouldn't do it. Okay. Okay. Where is? Oh, let me press this button over here. Residential rental. Okay.
All right, so if we did DSCR, let's see what that looks. What was that?
Oh, it's just something that popped up on here about something.
Something popped up there about something?
Yep. Something about something. Probably could rent it for, like, see, $2,300.
$2,300?
Yeah.
And the HOA is how much?
$500. No, this HOA is... This one's $250.
Oh, that's good.
This HOA is $250. Oh, yeah, let's break these numbers down. What did I say? 2,300? 2,400?
Yep.
Yeah, so this one is actually because I found the actual rental thing on here. This condo that I'm looking at, it's going for 2,400.
Right now, rent. Okay.
Yeah, so that's the one he was talking about. Found the information without even calling him. Sucker. Just kidding.
It is unit 215, right?
215, yeah. Dang, I'll be tight if I do a DSLR loan. That would be tight. Oh, but I'm about to put together an investment group so I could do it. Right?
Either it could be you or that, like everybody.
Yeah.
Probably be cheaper if it's everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
Instead of having to do 71 yourself.
That's what I'm saying. See, because of this show is how I got this information.
Cashavelli LLC?
Yep.
Cashavelli Investments LLC.
Bow. Let's go.
All right, so 359. 359.
Dang, that'll be so tight.
We'll do 20% down.
71. Cashavelli. I'm gonna write that down. Cashavelli Investments LLC or incorporation.
Or Cashavelli and Associates LLC. If you want to be like,
yeah,
have your partners under you. Cashavelli Partners.
And Associates. Cashavelli and Associates LLC. Bow. Oh.
That's a bad one.
Oh, sorry. I fat fingered the key. Fat fingered it. This is the birth. The birth of Cashavelli Investments.
All right, here we go.
Can we make this DSLR? Debt service
Coverage.
credit. Oh. Debt service coverage ratio.
ratio.
Got it.
All right, let's see.
We'll start saying that like a pro. Like, you ever got a debt service coverage ratio? Have you heard about that DSCR?
That's why people just say DSCR. It's easier.
Debt service coverage ratio. Yes.
All right, so
Let's go.
I want to see if this is going to break even.
Oh, come on, break even.
It doesn't have to break even, but the pricing gets worse if it doesn't. You said 2,300, right?
2,400. Would that help? That would help. Yes,
Yeah,
$100 would help.
2,400.
2,400. It's gonna be rented for 24, and they actually have a lease going on the end of May. I don't know if that would help. We will see.
All right.
DSC.
Let's do like, because you're going to have some kind of insurance on the inside of the property.
Okay.
So I would say like maybe $350 for a walls in policy.
$350 a month?
A year.
$350.
So like $30 a month. This is just for your walls in insurance.
Insurance.
Your HOA covers the building at $250
Okay.
a month, right? You said it was $250 for insurance there?
Yep.
Okay, we'll do quick taxes.
You have that information, right?
You can tell me the taxes.
Taxes are
Per year?
$1,200.
Okay.
Shoot, if my client doesn't want this, I'm gonna take it. for Cashavelli Investments, baby.
All right, so are you ready?
Yes. Uh-oh. No, it doesn't look good. Watch.
It doesn't mean it's dead. It just means that it's going to be expensive.
Okay.
Let me see here. Hang on.
Break down the numbers so I know. I know what we're looking at here.
All right, bruh.
Cashavelli Investments. Bow. Investments. Well, I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna hold an investment networking event and find some more people that want to be part of this, so we can buy these properties. That sounds like a plan. I love coming up with plans. DSC. That might be a good section on the section on the show. Like, we'll just break down investments, see if this is deal or no deal.
Deal or no deal.
Right?
We can't use that, but yeah.
But like,
yeah, I get you.
Go or no go.
Yep.
Or
we'll figure out our name.
Yeah. Play or no play. I don't know. Shit. Yeah, but something like that, and then we just break down the deal. Like, okay, I got this deal.
And then like you get a little sound effect, like if it works.
Oh, that's not it. Fuck. Shit.
Like if it works, you can just be like excited about it, and then if it doesn't work, we'll be like, we already have them.
Yeah, I just got.
We have the air horn, and then the.
Oh, yeah.
That's the good news, and then what's the bad news?
Oh,
it's right there, right next to it. Yep.
Yeah. This is gonna be good news. No, you gave the face. It's not gonna be good news. You're like,
hang on.
It's not going down. You got to find another investment, buddy. Don't worry. So if we continue this,
no, you just solve it. The way that things get solved right now is more money.
More
you
money.
Just solve it with more money.
More down payment.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I could do that.
So right now,
I got a buddy with 40 grand.
I know you wanted to buy a house for yourself,
but
why don't you buy this investment with me real quick?
Cashavelli Investments. Oh my God, that just sounds good. That just sounds amazing. Cashavelli Investments. This is a great investment property.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be real great. So all right, I'm showing an estimated payment, tax, insurance, mortgage, all that stuff on a DSCR program with 20% down. Comes out to $26.6509 a month. And you said it was renting for $26.65.
2665.
09.
2665.
09.
09 cents?
9 cents.
Oh, okay. I just like you said that like it was like a.
I was just saying the numbers.
No. You're being exact. That's good.
Yeah.
I would automatically round it.
Okay.
Yeah. Perfect.
So $26.65 basically.
I could probably get 27 for it.
But what's the rent? You said 2,400.
It was 2,400. It was
all right. So let's see what that makes. So this is where it gets weird.
No.
So that was assuming 1-to-1 ratio on the rent. So let's see what happens when it's not 1-to-1 ratio.
As now, right?
Yep.
It's not 1-to-1.
It's not. So I got to reprice the rate, and then that kicks up the payment. So
shit.
it's like a kind of like you're chasing it the whole time.
What if I just list it at 2,700?
You got to get it rented.
What if I?
So let me tell you how the DSCR works when you're buying a house. The appraisers are going to tell the lender what it rents for.
Oh.
So if there's data on a couple of properties that are being rented right now, it's going to be like an average of whatever those properties are.
Okay.
That's why it's important to look at MLS.
Okay.
Because if something's rented or just went into contract at a certain rent, and then you have some that are listed, then we're going to do an average. And it's got to like match, being in the same condo complex.
Well.
What do you got? What do you got?
There's another one.
Okay.
Right here on the same floor is renting for $2,750. That was just the condo I was looking at that was renting. But there's another condo that's renting for $2,750.
Then you're good to go. Here's your pricing.
Just make it easier for the sake of the show.
Okay.
Wait, because technically no, it's on a higher level. A higher level is. Anyways, there's a condo that's
$2,750
and the same square footage, same everything. It's just
okay.
On the
all right.
level.
Well, then your 1-to-1 ratio.
Yes, let's just keep that.
All right, $26.65 is your payment, and your down payment plus your closing costs. This is just a rough estimate, but we're looking at like $88,500.
So I need $88K. Wait, 500. So let's just say $89K.
Okay. $90K. No, I'm just kidding. All right. I'll start doing numbers like you want me to.
No. Don't. Do it your way. I do it my way because I just do it my way, but I need people that do it their way. 89K, I'm just going to say.
Okay.
But when I'm pitching it, that's why I like to say it.
Yeah, no, it's better.
You know what I mean?
Because it's probably going to be in 91 by the time everything's done.
Are you serious? I'd rather just say that. I'd rather just say that.
I'll just mess with you. I knew you were worried about that, so I just figured I'd.
Okay, so I can go.
It's going to be 95,000. I'm just kidding. 88, whatever.
Okay.
89K.
Down. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I can get approved for a loan.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Essentially, right?
That's how easy DSCR is.
Wait, so if I just, theoretically.
If the appraiser says it's worth $2,750 a month.
Okay.
And your credit score is good.
Yeah.
And you have $88,000 in your account.
Holy shit.
You can buy this house.
Fuck.
But it is a condo, so there is a second step.
Okay. Break it down.
It's condo. They got to do that condo questionnaire.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, it's a bunch of bullshit. The condos suck that way because you have to make sure the condo meets the lender's requirements. And I can't tell you if they do or not right now.
Oh man, so I want to make this deal
All right. Then the only way to do it is to get into escrow, right?
Okay.
Have the money, get things going, have a loan contingency that's how many ever days, and make sure we get the condo questionnaire done before that day expires.
Okay, so I want to be able to leave this show right now and go to people that can help me with this down payment and say, hey, I got this property. Let's make this investment happen.
Okay.
So that's all I need is a down payment?
Yes.
But
if you don't want to have them, if you want to have it under a business,
yeah,
then you got to get your LLC started.
Yes, I will.
Right. We're probably not going to be buying this house today because we've got a couple of steps you got to take care of.
I know, theoretically. So, theoretically.
Theoretically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
you could do it.
Okay, that was the easy route. Let's just say I know you got to punch into your computer again. Let's just say it doesn't appraise for the 27.
Okay. And then what?
Let's just say it's a 24.
Okay. So
then I would have to come up with a higher down payment, and that's what you're gonna find out right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see, because I want to give that option to the people I'm talking to. I'm like, hey, it can appraise for 2,700, and it's gonna be 1-to-1. If that's the case, 89K is what we need to come up with. But if it somehow doesn't,
so here's what you could do too.
Okay.
As a real estate agent,
okay,
if you want to make transactions,
yes,
we could do this calculation on rentals or cool properties that you like.
Yeah.
That you want to then sell to buyers.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Then you just go find a buyer. We already have the DSCR worked up. If you fit here, then we're good.
This is like the greatest show in the freaking world. I'm telling you right now. People don't understand the money talk that we're talking right now. It's like, so basically he said we can work out this DSLR loan deal.
DSCR
deal. Have it
ready to go,
wrapped up in a nice little present box
for someone to say, okay, do you fit these parameters? And then boom, we've got them.
Yes.
Even if it's not you. So let's say someone else has got the 88 grand.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a great investment opportunity for you. Boom.
Yeah.
I already have the loan lined up. Call my buddy Kevin. He's already figured it out. Let's just get your numbers in there.
That's a great idea. That's what I'm gonna do. So how much is it gonna be if it doesn't appraise for the?
I'm doing it right now.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
Yep. 2,400, right?
2,400.
Let's say it was 2,400 for rent.
What a great deal. Cashville Investments, baby. Starting a new LLC. It's only going to be available for select people.
0.9. Okay, so let's
that fit my criteria.
0.9. All right. Let's see what this does to it.
Damn, I gotta open up my LLC today.
Okay. You got to put another 5% down if you're not breaking out 1-to-1s.
Okay, so with 25%?
Yep.
Hey Siri.
Nope, don't do it.
What is $359,000 times 25%? Oh, Can you restate the question? I said it so weird. That didn't work. That didn't work the way I wanted.
Yeah. You messed it up, dude.
I did. I almost had cool points. That would have been so cool if I was just able to do that. Next show.
All right, so I got it right here. We're gonna go 0.9 with it.
Okay. Let's go. Oh, the birth of Cashavelli Investments and Associates. Cashavelli and Associates. Bow.
All right. Let's see what you're gonna have to pay.
Doesn't look good. Doesn't look good at all.
What's cool? Hey, what's cool about this with the other 5% down, the mortgage pricing gets better, and you have to pay one less point for the loan. So that's good.
Sweet. So I would want to do that anyway.
So it's actually a benefit when it comes to the mortgage payment,
right,
because you're reducing the balance and the down, or not the down payment. You're increasing the down payment, but you're reducing your closing costs. So we got to see where that's going to balance out.
Sweet.
Let's see, 269,950.
Got me thinking here.
All right, new payment 2503.70.
2503.70 cents. Oh.
Down payment, closing costs, everything included. Now that we have one less point that's going to be needed for this loan because we're doing the extra down payment, 102,287.
102.
287.
280.
I'll just do 288 because it's 69 cents.
So 103.
Okay.
103K. Okay. Well, that's a whole nother.
And it gets that payment down another $150.
Okay.
So you'll
But
get closer to breaking even. And now that we've done that, now I can redo the calculation to see where you're. This is why it's the DSCRs are kind of a pain in the butt, because as you are figuring out where your payment's going to be and where rent's going to be, you have to keep adjusting. So so let's go 2503, which is a new payment, divided by 2,400.
Okay.
And now our ratio is 2,400, I should say, divided by 2503. Now it's 0.95 instead of 0.90. Let's see if that gets you a little better.
Okay.
Or not. Okay, it's the same.
It's the same?
Yeah. I think it's because it's like in steps of like anything under 1 goes down to 90, and then
And then so you said after I raise the money, right? And then we get this condo in escrow, it has to go through another hurdle?
Okay, what I want to clarify here. What do you mean? Yes, condo questionnaire.
Condo questionnaire.
So the lender has to now see if you qualify for the loan based off rent, right? And your credit score. The next thing is does the condo qualify?
Okay.
And they look at things like how many investors are in there versus
how many investors
primary
are in the LLC?
Oh no, in the
company.
In the condo complex.
In the condo complex. Okay.
How many investors are in there versus people that own it as a primary?
Okay.
Do they allow short-term rentals?
They do not.
30 days or less or whatever.
They don't.
That's a problem with a lot of lenders.
So
if they have problems like HOAs being sued for something, like these are things that they're going to check.
Okay. Should I look for the just sake of things? Because there's other condos on the strip that have you could do short-term rentals. Should I look in those?
Let me do some research
Okay.
on what that does to change it, because that would be what you consider like a non-warrantable condo.
Okay.
And warrantable means that it meets Fannie Mae Freddie Mac guidelines or it doesn't.
Okay.
So those are two different subcategories.
Okay.
And they price differently.
Okay.
But let me see here now that we have. Now this was okay. So with DSCR, I did a minimum prepayment penalty, a 1-year prepayment penalty.
So if I sell in a year,
if you sell within the year, there's a penalty or refinance.
Okay.
The minimum is 1 year.
Okay.
The maximum is 5 years.
Okay.
So it really depends on what you're looking to do. So if let's say I switch this to 5-year prepay.
Uh-huh. And then so if we chose a single family home, we wouldn't have to do this second hurdle, right?
Correct. You could do DSCR in single family, and you wouldn't have to do that. You wouldn't have to worry about the second step.
What about if it was a multi-family, multiplex?
Same.
I wouldn't have to do the second step.
Yeah, because there's no HOA involved. You know what I mean?
I love it.
Condos are they're like, the lender is not just giving you the money; they're buying into that complex. So they have to make sure the management of the complex is good. And,
Okay. So would a good indicator be if there's other investments in there? Because I'm pretty sure there's other investments in there.
No, good indicator would be that there's people that have it as a primary and they've used conventional financing.
Oh, so a good indicator would be
conventional financing.
Okay.
That's a good indicator.
Okay.
Means that a DSCR company probably won't have any problem.
Issues with that.
Yeah.
Primary. So that is more.
And current, like who's closed currently and what do they use? Right. That's how you.
Okay. So I could look up the current
last
closes.
Yeah.
And
see if they use financing and what kind of financing it was.
So if I go to the MLS and look up the recently closed.
Right.
Look up if there's a conventional.
Yep. And if there is, then you're probably in good shape with the condo complex being approved.
Okay.
And even if there isn't, like if it's cash, then there's probably an issue with the condo.
Oh, really?
Like cash investors only, because no one will finance on it.
Oh, okay.
But it would still be worth it to invest in looking to see if the DS, like a non-warrantable company, could do it.
Okay.
So check this out. Okay. So I switched it to 5-year prepay. Now we are qualifying.
What does that mean? Hold on.
5-year prepayment penalty instead of 1.
Okay.
So you'd have to be in the loan for 5 years or get penalized for coming out of it.
Okay.
Now we're under 2,400.
Oh, really?
So now we're and then now I'm going to go back up here again and I'm going to change the ratio to 1.
Oh, wow.
So let's see how good we can get this payment.
That's pretty good.
So the prepay is really what matters.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So if you're worried about like trying to do something different with the loan later, like, I want to refinance in 2 years if rates get better, then it's gonna be worse up front.
Oh man, but we're banking that the rates are gonna be lower.
Correct. So you might not want to do a long prepay.
Right. This is great information.
So now, you ready?
Yeah.
So if we do 5-year prepay, 25% down. That's getting you to ratio 1-to-1 at 2,400 in rent. Now your payment's $2,265.
Oh,
and you're making 2,400 in rent.
Oh, 5 year. So that's a 5-year prepay.
Right.
Prepay. 25% down prepay.
That's the best rate and payment you're gonna get.
So that means I can't refinance.
You can, but you'll have a payment, like a penalty payment on there.
Oh. And then we could probably just calculate if it's worth it.
Exactly. Here's the prepay, a risk that I'm taking to actually be positive net rent versus negative.
Yeah, but at least that's a positive. You're getting positive, right?
Right.
Yeah. Because it's 22. Oh.
I mean, you got to do like I said. This is where we're doing the what are we talking? Strategizing. That's the word.
Oh, shoot, wrong. There you go, man. Oh, it's already 2:09 already. All right.
Yeah, we did some work, man.
That will conclude the
strategizations
session over here on the Vegas Life podcast at GFL Capital Mortgage. I'm Chris Cash Jalem.
Kevin Sherba.
There he is. Do you have anything to say before we go?
I don't, but we're talking about this investment opportunity. Again, it was really cool to talk to
John
Maurice today about his options. And so
And an option for John is to join Cashavelli Investments and Associates to see if we can.
If he'd like to do that, yes.
If he'd like to be part of it, So.
But either way, we might going to get John his primary.
Yeah.
And do some strategic planning for him too. And so after the show, get me his contact. We'll reach out to him. And then with you today, it looks like we did a little bit of DSCR homework.
Yeah.
For maybe starting to get some investment condos.
Yep. And we're going to put together an investment mixer sometime in the near future, if people who want to be involved in investing in real estate and actually learning, the numbers and learning the strategies that we use to make soundful investments. So that's going to be coming up very, very soon. So. Right.
And one last thing I want to let people know is if you're looking to strategize like you saw me doing with John today, or you're interested in buying or refinancing or whatever the case, you can reach out to me directly, 702-832-5704. I'm available. That's my office line. I'm available from basically 9 to 5:30, or you can call me on my cell phone anytime, 916-541-4295.
Sweet. And
we out.
Oh, we out. Yeah. No, the chat box went crazy, but we'll look at it next week or tomorrow.
Next week.
Not next week.
Next week, man.